Hello and welcome to this video playing farha1355. Okay, so we'll go with a sort of Pert's defense. I'm gonna go for a quick e5 here. Okay, and I'm gonna just go ahead and push f5 with the threat of e4. So if I guess d takes to renew that threat. Bishop c4 is possible here. We could play knight takes. That will cover the c4 square. Looks pretty active as well. I'm going to try that actually. Okay. Okay, so I think we can now play knight takes d3, and then after cd we can play bishop takes. This covers the e1, so there's no check immediately. So the question is, after bishop takes f5, rook e1, can we just play king f7? Is that going to be possible? That's the issue. King f7, queen b3 check, queen b3 check, so rook e1 check, maybe just king f8 actually. Maybe just king f8 instead. So king f7, queen b3 check, king back to f8, and then queen takes b7. So I don't think there's any point doing that really. So just king f8 now. Okay, queen b3. So that protects d3. Then probably b6 here, or what? Rook b8 maybe? Go with rook b8 just because I don't want to create so many holes. So this isn't ideal. We could actually play d5 now to force the exchange. I think that's good actually. Now, if knight takes knight, we can't play queen takes knight, otherwise queen takes d5. So we play bishop takes f6. Okay, so knight c5, hits b7, hits c6. Maybe just c6 here. I don't think knight takes b7 is great after queen c7 and the knight's pinned. But what else might white try? Maybe knight e5. Okay, pinning the knight looks good. Let's try queen d6. If knight takes b7, queen c7 as before. Okay, so that's putting that knight in. But we can now play knight here, and if takes, bishop takes. Let's try that. And this is threatening to win the knight on c5 anyway. Ah, no, that's okay. I was thinking of this diagonal opening up after exchanges here, but I think that's okay. And we're hitting the bishop on g5. And we've closed this diagonal now, so we may be able to play king f7 now. And then get the other rook out. Not entirely convinced by my play in this game, but it seems alright. So let's try and keep this diagonal closed if we can. On a good day, we might be able to play bishop takes f3 and then taking on here, but I don't think we want to do that right now. We don't want to open up the position for white. Okay, knight comes in. This feels like we need to take this off, but of course if to take, then we have f3. I'm going to take this off, but I may not take this. If takes here, then after f3, we've got the check here and then move the king, but I'm not sure about that. But f3 might be coming anyway. I think f3 anyway. I think we just want to play queen here, and then if f3, we'll play bishop f5. Ooh, bishop f5 might run into... Okay. So let's go rook here. f3. I was thinking of f3 and then g4 to trap the bishop. That looks like that might be working. Ah! White miss rook takes here actually because this is pinned. This pawn was pinned. So we have to do this. And now g4 looks like it's winning that bishop. So, I don't know. I think we just... Although, hang on, after g4 we play king f7, takes, and we take back with check. So that's a little something. And I think... So queen is coming in here. Okay. This looks a bit dicey. My plan is after queen here, I'm going to try and play g5. Okay, so you went for that. So I think we have to... We can't obviously... We could take that twice, or allow you to take and then recapture with check. I think we're doing the other way. Okay, so let's... we're not getting mated here, are we? That's not exactly fun. Take this. That doesn't look good though. No, you can't take g6. Okay. Okay. Might have a perpetual here with a bit of luck. Queen blocks. Queen blocks now looks good. Ugh. Ah, so we've got a draw there. White has a completely winning position, so I don't know why he took the draw, given that he's got 41 seconds on the clock. I mean, I don't think Black's got any threats at all in the position, so yeah, I mean, There must be a million ways to win in this position, but okay. Um, so looking at the position now, I think this whole idea with this early f5 here looks a little bit suspect, actually. I mean, maybe we need to play d-takes here to keep a pawn on the e-file rather than a piece, because what happened was white was able to break open the center here. I mean, again, probably we need to just play knight f6 and allow these pawns to be a bit damaged, but to get our king to safety. But as it was, I mean, we were trying to mess up white's pawns, which we did successfully, but the end result of that was that white got this check in, and there wasn't any really useful way of getting out of these checks, and then there's a problem getting the rook out, and white was able to generate attack. I mean, my gut instinct is that this can't be that dangerous for black, but one way or another, we got into a slightly difficult position and sort of had to spend most of the game defending. And obviously in the end, black was just lost. Yeah, okay, thanks for watching.